Let me ask you something real. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right, studying, planning, watching productivity videos, but somehow you still feel overwhelmed, behind, and tired all the time? I felt that hard. A few years ago, my days were loud, mentally loud. Notifications, deadlines, guilt for procrastinating, guilt for resting. It felt like life was always yelling at me to move faster. Then I stumbled into something strange. Not a hustle system, not a 5 a.m. miracle routine, not motivation quotes. Tiny Japanese habits. So small they almost feel useless at first. But that's the trick. They don't scream. They whisper. And over time, they quietly reshape how you live, think, and feel. Today, I'm sharing 5 tiny Japanese habits that don't look impressive on Instagram, but they change everything if you actually try them. Stay with me till the end because habit number 5 is uncomfortable, but it hits deep. Most of us quit because we aim too big. From tomorrow, I'll wake up at 5. I'll study 6 hours. I'll fix my life this month. And then we don't because our brain panics. Kaizen is the Japanese idea of improving by tiny amounts, almost stupidly small. Not reading a whole chapter, just 1 page. Not working out for an hour, just 1 push-up. Sounds pointless, right? That's what I thought too. But here's the shift. Kaizen removes resistance. When you tell yourself, I'll just open the book, your brain doesn't fight. Once you start, momentum kicks in. And even if it doesn't, you still won. You showed up. Think about school stress or burnout. The pressure usually comes from the size of the task, not the task itself. Actionable steps? Pick 1 habit you're avoiding. Shrink it until it feels almost laughable. Do it daily. No upgrades for 2 weeks. Cliffhanger moment? Kaizen changes what you do. The next habit changes how you see yourself. In Japan, there's this idea called shokunin. It means treating whatever you do, no matter how small, as a craft. Not just doctors or artists, even someone making tea or cleaning a floor. Now compare that to how we live. We rush homework, half listen in class, scroll while eating, rush through life waiting for the big moment. And that creates emptiness. When I started applying this, something weird happened. My days felt calmer, even though nothing externally changed. Actionable steps? Pick 1 boring daily task, making your bed, washing dishes, taking notes. Do it slowly, fully present. No multitasking, no phone. At first it feels awkward, then peaceful, then powerful. Why? Because pride replaces pressure. Many pause. If you've ever felt invisible or not enough, this one quietly heals that. But here's the thing. Pride means nothing if your mind is always noisy. That's where the next habit comes in. Japanese culture values something called ma. It means space, pause, silence between things. Look at our lives. There is none. Video ends, next video. Study session, phone. Stress, dopamine. We never leave room to breathe. Ma teaches you to pause on purpose. Not meditation for an hour, just small gaps. Actionable steps? After finishing a task, pause for 30 seconds. No phone, no music, just breathe. That's it. When I started doing this between study sessions, I noticed less burnout. My brain actually processed what I learned. When you pause, emotions settle, thoughts untangle. You stop living on autopilot. Cliffhanger? Ma calms the mind. But what if the problem isn't speed? What if it's comparison? This one hit me hard. Wabi-sabi is the acceptance of imperfection. Cracks, mess, incomplete progress. Now think about social media. Perfect routines, perfect bodies, perfect productivity. No wonder we feel behind. Wabi-sabi says flawed is human, and more importantly, unfinished is allowed. This changed how I study, create, and live. Instead of waiting for the perfect mood, I started submitting imperfect work, recording imperfect videos, writing messy notes, and guess what? Progress exploded. Actionable steps? Do the task before you feel ready. Submit at 80%, not 100%. Let it be slightly messy.
This habit reduces procrastination instantly because perfectionism is just fear in a fancy outfit. Emotional pause. If you've been hard on yourself lately, this one's for you. But there's one habit that ties everything together, and it's uncomfortable. Osoji is the practice of cleaning not just for hygiene, but for mental clarity. In Japan, students clean their own classrooms, not because they're forced, but because space affects the soul. Now be honest, your desk, your room, your digital space, messy? When my space was chaotic, my thoughts were too. Motivation didn't help. Quotes didn't help. Cleaning did. Actionable steps? Spend 10 minutes cleaning one small area. No music, no rushing. Throw away what no longer serves you. Something about removing physical clutter releases emotional weight. You don't realize how much energy mess steals until it's gone. Quiet moment? A clean space doesn't make you productive. It makes productivity possible. Let's recap quickly. Kaizen, start smaller than you think. Shokunin, respect what you do. Ma, pause without guilt. Wabi-shabi, drop perfection. Osoji, clean to reset. None of these are loud. None go viral on their own. But together, they rewire your life slowly, safely, permanently. Don't try all 5. Pick one. Try it tonight. And if this video helped you breathe a little easier, stick around. We're not chasing hustle here. We're building a calm, disciplined life. Let's level up, quietly.